All right, guys, what is happening? It is Tuesday today here in Australia, and it has been raining for quite some time, and it's just stopped. So it does rain here. Everything's kind of wet-ish, and it's not as bright as usual. But yeah, so I am covered in crap today. I am still cleaning off all the underseal from underneath my 1989 Series 2 Escort RS Turbo that I imported from the UK it was about 12 months ago now that it landed in Australia. So I've been cleaning off the underseal. I did like I'll just turn the camera around so you can see. I did like from the suspension cup there back. I cleaned it all off and then treated it and everything. So then I started cleaning off the front piece of the chassis leg, and you can see all this is body filler. So if I've got body filler dust there, that means it came off the chassis leg, doesn't it? So let's have a look at the chassis leg. Alrighty, so if we come down and have a look, this is like the spring cup, and it comes back. Here's where my brake line sits, and then it is red, and then it's all been cleaned off here. And if we come down further here, it's been welded. And I was like, man, that's a fucking ugly job, that. Whoever did that needs to go back to welding school. That is disgusting. So yeah, that I am gonna have to replace this rear chassis leg, definitely. But let's go around. Have a look at the other side. Oh, I'm not annoyed that the chassis legs need replacing, because it's a 1989 car that spent all its time in the UK. So I'm not annoyed that the chassis legs need replacing. I kind of thought they might do, but when it was all covered in underseal, you couldn't see any of that. And of course, they'd hidden over the ugly welds with body filler and then painted over with underseal as well. So, but what I am annoyed about is that I spoke to the people that I bought the car off, and they never told me it had been welded. Chassis legs had been welded. They might not have known, right? They might not have known. The guy that owned it only did 5,000 miles in the car in it was almost 10 years that he owned it, something like that. It was like a dozen years, but only did like 5,000 miles. So I think if they didn't weld it, it was the guy before that welded it. And I've spoke to him as well, and they never told me that the chassis legs had been welded up. So I'm a little bit annoyed at that, but it is what it is now, isn't it? So I can get them replaced anyway. You can buy those parts new online in the UK. So let's have a look at this side chassis leg, shall we? Alrighty. So this one is horrible. That is some disgusting welding going on there. And it's like, yeah, I can't really see because I'm going to turn the torch on the camera. One sec. Oh, wow. That's bad. That's ugly as, man. You can see that because this part here is the lowest point of the chassis leg. It kind of sits there, and the water's going to come down through the drains and just kind of sit here. So it's going to be a fairly common place, I would imagine, for these to go. But let's have a look here. Yeah, so it's like blown out there as well. And I thought that, I was like, oh, maybe it's been like hit in the rear. But there's no other signs of, there's no other like structural signs where it could have been rear-ended. And it's the same on both sides, and this is where they do go, the chassis legs. So that is that. A super quick video for you guys. Pardon me. Super quick video for you guys today. I would video more of cleaning off the underside, but it really is just the drill and the wire wheel. And I've got a few different brushes to get into all the different places. So I'll continue cleaning it off. I'll get as much of it cleaned off as I can, and then because I'm near the sea, I'll treat the bare metal before I go, like, leave the garage tonight. And then come back tomorrow and hopefully finish up underneath the front, towards the front of the car there, cleaning off the underseal, but we'll see how I go. Anyways, guys, thank you so much for watching. If you have not yet subscribed, please subscribe to the channel. It helps the channel grow, it boosts the algorithm and all that kind of stuff. And if you are still watching by the end of the video, massive thank you. And if you haven't yet subscribed, you probably should be, because it's clear that you like my shit, because you're still watching here at the end. Anyways, guys, have a good day, and I'll chat with you next time.